Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today we are on question number 5 of 1000, and today's question is how much should you charge for your videography services? And without wasting time, let's get started. Now, determining how much you should charge for videography services can be a complex decision that depends on various factors because it is a case-by-case scenario. How you structure your pricing can have a significant impact on whether you get a client or you lose a potential client. Occasionally, you may lose clients because your rates are too high, making your services unaffordable for many people or for potential clients. On the contrary, setting your prices too low can also lead to lost clients as they might perceive your work not to be of much value. At times, offering a lower rate might help you secure a client, but this can mean sacrificing potential earnings and valuable time on a project that could have been more profitable. So you need to strike the right balance in order to be on a win-win side, and here is a breakdown of some key considerations to help you determine your pricing. Number one is your location or your target audience. The cost of living and market demand in your location can influence your rates. Videographers in major cities often charge more than those in smaller towns or rural areas. No matter the production value or the skills you may have, if you are in a small town or you are in a rural areas, only a few people will afford the same price that is being charged in bigger cities. So the location where you are, that is mostly your target audience. And if you are not sure of how much you should charge, find out how much people in that area are willing to pay for videography services that you are offering. Research what other videographers are charging for the similar services that you are offering. This can give you a baseline or a startup point of how you should set your pricing. Number two, in determining how much you should charge is your skill and experience. Your level of skills and experience plays a significant role when determining how much you should price for your videography services. Beginners or those who are less experienced may charge less than seasoned videographers. As you gain experience and build a bigger portfolio, you can command higher rates. So what you need to do is to compare the quality of your videos with other videographers who are already established. If you are still a beginner and the quality of your videos is below or under other professional filmmakers that are living in your area already, then obviously you should charge less. That's the only way that you're gonna get a chance to have some clients. But if you are skilled and experienced more than the videos that you see from other filmmakers, then charge the same price that people in that area are able to afford. If your quality is better than the majority of filmmakers that are living in that area and you are charging the same price, this will make you to have a lot of clients because people will be following the quality, and if they know that they can pay the same money for a higher quality, then you will have more demand. But if you charge too much because you are skilled and experienced, clients may turn down your offers and just go with the average filmmakers in that area, not because your videos are not good, but they can't afford your prices, so they would rather just really go with a regular videographer that they are used to. So if you find yourself in rural areas and you feel like people can't afford your prices and your skill, the best decision is to move to a bigger city where you can command rates that you are happy with. And number three factor that can help you to determine how much you should charge for your videography services is demand. Consider the demand for your services in your area, in the niche that you are into. Demand is a significant factor in determining your pricing strategy. For instance, if you initially offered lower rates to build your portfolio maybe or match the average charge in that location, but you have received high demand due to your exceptional quality of your work, that is a clear signal that you need to reevaluate your pricing. When your schedule becomes packed with bookings, that is the ideal moment to consider a moderate increase in your price. While some clients may find your new rates beyond their budget and may choose not to proceed, your high demand may still attract clients that will be willing to pay a higher fee for quality videos. It is better to create 2 videos in a month that cost $2,000 each than to create 4 videos in a month that cost $1,000 each. Ultimately, with this approach, you earn more for less work. This extra time that you get can be invested into perfecting your videos and actively seeking new, higher paying clients. Just ensure that your pricing aligns with the quality and style of the work your clients expect. And make sure that you over-deliver more than what the client expects, because over-delivering can justify higher pricing or higher rates. Number 4 is how badly do you want the project? Another factor influencing your pricing is your level of interest in a particular project. If you are just starting out and your primary goal is to gain more experience, you can be flexible with your rates, aligning them with the client's budget. When potential clients inquire about your charges, you can respond by asking them, what is your budget? By accommodating their financial constraints, you ensure that you gain valuable content for building a strong portfolio. In some cases, the best compensation for your work isn't always monetary, especially if you are starting out. If you believe that a particular project can significantly enhance your portfolio, don't hesitate to consider it, even if it means working on it for free. And once you think that you have a good portfolio, you can transition away from free projects and start earning a more substantial income. And the number 5 factor that you need to consider is the equipment that you are using and the editing process. Consider the cost of your equipment, including cameras, lenses, lighting, and editing softwares that you are using. Sometimes you can charge a higher price because you are using the most expensive equipment, or some clients might want you to shoot their video using a different camera that you don't have, or a certain piece of equipment that you don't have, which means you have to hire that particular piece of gear, which will attract an extra charge. As you can see, determining the right pricing for your clients is a decision that only you can know. However, when a potential client asks me for a quote, I respond by asking these questions. How long will the shoot take place and what is your budget? Asking these questions will help you to come up with how much you should charge, as each and every project is different from another. And before asking how long will it take to shoot a project, you should know how much your skill is worth per hour, per half a day, and per day. Personally, when it comes to shooting, I charge $100 per hour, which is $800 per day. So if a client tells me that the project is going to take 3 days to shoot, I charge $800 multiplied by 3 days, which is going to be $2,400. And this does not include travel expenses such as transportation, accommodation, and meals. Therefore, it is very important to invest some time in assessing your own value and worth for a specific time frame, such as an hourly rate, daily rate, half a day rate, and stuff like that. And the second question that I ask clients, which is how much is your budget, helps me to know how much the client is willing to spend on that particular project. Even though I know how much I charge, I don't rush to tell the clients what my charges are to avoid undervaluing a project that the client was willing to pay a little bit more. It's a tricky and a trap question because whoever gives the first price loses. You will find that the client had a budget of $10,000 for that particular project, but you charge $5,000. If you are the first one to say, I charge $5,000, the client will accept that offer even though they had a budget of $10,000. And if the client is the first one to say that they have a budget of $10,000, even though you charge $5,000, you accept that offer. So whoever gives the first price loses. However, if you ask them how much is your budget and they mention an offer that is below what you are charging, be willing to negotiate until you can get somewhat what you can really work for. Some clients might have a fixed budget while others may be willing to pay more for quality work, so be always ready to negotiate your pricing. Negotiate with them to what you are comfortable to work with, or you will lose the project to someone cheaper. If you negotiate with them, but their budget is still too little for what you can work for, better let them go and find someone else unless the project will add value to your business or bring more clients to your business. Maybe you want to add the project to your portfolio. Then you can actually really just work with what they have. But if the project is not something that is exciting you, just let them go and find someone cheaper. Ultimately, the right pricing strategy depends on your unique circumstances and goals. So be flexible and be open to adjusting your rates as your business evolves. Otherwise, this is it for today. If you have any question, just drop it in the comment section below. I'll make a detailed video just like this one. And don't forget, I have a full course on videography business, which teaches you how to market yourself, how to get clients, how to charge, and everything else that has to do with video business. So be sure to check it out as well. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. This is it. Peace.